Welcome to the next session on polynomials. Today what we are going to study is long division, which means we'll divide a polynomial by another polynomial, and this will also help us find the roots of the polynomials. Okay, so some of this you have already studied in your 9th standard. Okay, so this is in addition to what you have already studied. We'll move further and see how the division works and how can you find the other roots of the polynomials. Okay, now in this case, this is exercise 2.3 and you have just to divide the polynomials and get its quotient and remainder. Okay, but this will also help us in solving further sums wherein we will be required to further factorize the polynomial. Okay, so here today we are going to see 3 sums. Okay, all 3 of different varieties with respect to the divisor. Okay, so here we see that q of x is x square minus 2 and you have p of x. So what we do is we have x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3, and we write qx, is my divisor here. Okay, so now my first term here is x cube. Okay, so to divide x cube by x square minus 2, I have to see the highest degree of the divisor. So here it's x square. So to get x cube, I will need to multiply this by x. Okay, so I multiply this by x. So what will happen? X into x square is x cube and x into minus 2 is minus 2x. So we will write it beneath the correct polynomial. Okay, or the correct term of the polynomial. So here degree 1, degree 1. Okay, so we change the sign. This is minus, this becomes plus. So x cube minus x cube gets cancelled. This guy comes down, so minus 3x square. Now this is plus 5x plus 2x. So plus 5 plus 2 is plus 7x, and we also bring minus 3 down. Okay, so now what we have is minus 3x square, and here we have x square. So we will multiply x square minus 2 by minus 3. So when I multiply by minus 3 into x square is minus 3x square, and minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. We write it under the correct term. Okay, change the sign. So this becomes plus, this becomes minus. Minus 3x square plus 3x square is cancelled. You have 7x, and minus 3 minus 6 is minus 9. Okay, now since the degree of this polynomial is lesser than the divisor, we cannot divide it further. Okay, so this becomes our remainder. Okay, so this is the quotient and this is the remainder. Clear? Now here in the second sum, it is important to note is that x square plus 1 minus x is given as the divisor. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to write it in the correct sequence. Okay, which is x square minus x plus 1. Okay, another important thing to note is in the dividend, okay, x raised to 4 and then the term next is x square. We do not have x cube. Okay, so you may write it as 0x cube or you may not write it at all. So it is up to you how do you prefer doing it. Okay, so what we do is here you have x raised to 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, and here you have x square minus x plus 1. Okay, so now since I have x raised to 4 here and x square here, I need to get x raised to 4, so I will multiply this by x square. Okay, so I write x square here. X square into x raised to 4 is x square is x raised to 4. X square into minus x is minus x cube. Now my dear friends, please note that here we do not have x cube as a term. Okay, so as I had mentioned earlier, you could either write it here as 0x cube, or you may not write at all. It is okay. So minus x cube. Then x square into plus 1 is plus x square. So you write it beneath x square. Okay, we change the sign, minus plus minus. So this guy gets cancelled. You do not have any term of x cube. So this will become plus x cube. This is minus 3x square minus x square. Then minus 4x square. And we also bring 4x down. Okay. So now you have x cube and x square. So yes, you guessed it right. We will multiply it by x. So this is plus x, because x into x square will give you x cube. X into minus x is minus x square. X into plus 1 is x. Okay. Changing the sign, minus plus minus. This gets cancelled. Minus 4x square plus x square is minus 3x square. Plus 4x minus x is plus 3x. Okay, and we bring plus 5 down. Okay, now you have x square and you have minus 3x square. Again, you guessed it right, we will multiply by minus 3. Okay, so minus 3 into x square is minus 3x square. Minus 3 into minus x, minus into minus is plus. So minus 3 into minus x plus 3x. Minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. Change the sign. This is plus, minus, plus. So this guy gets cancelled. Plus 3x minus 3x also gets cancelled. Plus 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 is our remainder. Okay. We go to the third one. Here again, why I have chosen this sum is you have the divisor as 2 minus x square. Okay. So you can write it as minus x square plus 2. Okay, so this is minus x square and this is plus 2. Okay, we'll follow the usual method. So this is minus x square plus 2 and write the x raised to 4 minus 5x plus 6. Now here again, my dear students, please note that you have x raised to 4 and then x raised to 1. You do not have any other term in between. So you can choose to leave spaces or write as 0x cube, 0x square, or you may not write it, whichever way you are comfortable. So now you have x raised to 4 and this is minus x square. I need plus x raised to 4. So minus x square I will have to multiply by minus x square. Okay. So minus x square into minus x square is plus x raised to 4. Minus x square into 2 is minus 2x square. Okay, I will change the sign. So that minus, this is plus. So this gets cancelled. We do not have any term of x square, so this guy comes down as it is. Do remember to keep the change sign. Okay, do not take it as minus 2x square. The change sign we need to take. So plus 2x square minus 5x plus 6. So you have minus x square, you have plus 2x square, so you multiply by minus 2. So minus 2 into minus x square is plus 2x square and minus 4. Change the sign. This is minus, this is plus. This gets cancelled. So minus 5x as it comes down and plus 10. Okay. So since our degree of this polynomial is lesser than this, we cannot divide this any further. So this is our remainder and this is our quotient. Okay. I'm sure, my dear students, you have understood this. If you have any questions and queries, please write to me in the comment section. If there is any sum that you would like to learn, please also write that and mention in the comment section. Please study well, do well, take care of yourself, stay within the confines of your home, keep smiling, happy learning, take care.